Hey guys, what's up? GarageKing here today, and we are going to talk about the C8 Corvette Leak, describing the models all the way from the Stingray to the Zora, and for the build years 2021 to 2025, quite amazing. Found some stuff on the internet, but oops, before that, you know what, we just got to do a quick intro. Hey everyone, welcome back. So we're going to talk about the C8 Leak. Now normally when we get stuff leaked to us as automobile enthusiasts, it's usually only like next year's model, like it doesn't go this far. Someone or somehow it seems to have leaked the whole C8 platform, basically going right out to the Zora up until 2025. So if you look at cnet.com, there I'll highlight it there. You can see that's the web address if you want to go view it yourself. The article was written on April 23rd, 2020. Today's the 24th, so that was just yesterday. So it's pretty new. This one, it just outlines everything, talks about the flat plane crank engine. Now we know the flat plane crank engine is going to happen because it's been talked about for quite some time. And actually I'll just throw up a quick screenshot so you can hear how this sucker sounds, and it doesn't sound like a regular Corvette. So there you have it. So now let's go to this next article right here that I found. This one's a little more interesting, a little bit easier to read because it breaks it all down. So here they got the model years 2021 to 2025. And here, if you look at them all, they talk about the regular Stingray, the Z06 Grand Sport, ZR1, and the Zora. So no doubt this 5.5 flat plane is going to have to rev super high to make 600 horsepower. Now here it says 650. I'm going to call it 600, and I'll tell you why in a second. I actually found another article. We're going to go over that one. But if we look at some of these horsepower per liters, you look at the LT2, if you convert it to horsepower per liter, it works out to about 80 horsepower per liter, which is pretty respectable. That's pretty good, because even if you look at the Dodge Challenger with a 6.4 liter, it's got the 392 Hemi. That one's 485 horsepower, and it works out to 76 horsepower per liter. And that engine's it's quite a brute. That's a good engine. So, and if you look at the Mustang, now the GT350 in the Mustang, the Shelby GT350, that's got a 5.2 liter, 526 horsepower. So that works out to 101 horsepower per liter. So it's cracked the barrier. So 100 horsepower per liter is just it's just awesome. Let's click to this next article here. Here we go from GM Authority. So if we scroll down here, here we go. This is where I was getting the 600 from. I was going from the GM Authority article. Now, if we convert this works out to 109 horsepower per liter. So that is just crazy. That's like, about what, 8% more efficient than the Shelby GT350. So just nuts. Now there have been other engines that have been that have produced more over the time. For example, even the Honda S2000, little 2-liter engine, but it's a screamer, as everybody knows, 250 horsepower, but it's 125 horsepower per liter. So it's quite crazy. Now, if we look at these, what's really interesting to me is this Corvette E-Ray. So it's got an LT2 engine in it. Okay, so we know the LT2 is about 500 horsepower. Here we can see it's 495. I don't think that's going to change. But then we got hybrid electric, so that adds about 100. I don't know how much faster this car is going to be, because it's going to be quite a bit heavier, because A, it's got all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive, and B, because it's hybrid, you're going to have batteries and other stuff like that. You're just going to have extra weight added onto it. So that's going to be an interesting car, but the Z06 is really going to be probably a fun car, because it's going to be light, 600 horsepower out of a little engine. That's phenomenal. ZR1's going to get heavier, obviously, because it's twin turboed, and then the Zora has the same engine as the ZR1. In addition, it's got hybrid electric, and that's going to bring it up to 1,000 horsepower all-wheel drive. So that's just going to be a monster. And to be honest, I don't know where you go from here. Like, I don't know where you go from there. So that's sort of maybe the pinnacle. A beautiful shot of the car there. So if we scroll down, we can see this article, and I'll highlight it for you right there. There's the article. Maybe we'll highlight it again at the end. Here's a C8 Stingray. They talk about it. Z06. And then here's this E-Ray, which really might have a lot of people interested. So we'll see what type of body configuration this one has. And then it says, yeah, peak output of the hybrid system should be around 100 to 115 foot-pounds of torque and 115 horsepower. So that's pretty interesting, like a hybrid Corvette. And then we have our Grand Sport. It talks about our ZR1 that will come out. And then there is no pictures of the Zora, so it'll be interesting to see what the Zora actually looks like. But I'll let you read these on your own. There's, again, maybe I'll cut and paste the links under the video. I'll try to get the video up tonight if I can. I think this is pretty interesting stuff. For those of you who follow me and like Vanagon videos and other videos, don't worry, I still have those. Still doing those. It's just this one came up sort of last minute. I had just discovered this when I was doing some searching on the internet, so I just wanted to throw up a quick vid just to let everybody know. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you got something, that's great. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I get into discussions about all these kind of things. I'm a car enthusiast. So that's it for me for now. Over and out. See you on the next one. Thank you.
Hey! That was sick!
Amazing!
Look at the smoke like billowing out.